next silver sponsor is Signal, and we will have some few words about Signal, yes. So Signal Group is a rich mix of shipping, computing, and scientific endeavor. They are combining a deep knowledge of shipping with a passion for applied science and technology. So with us, unfortunately not physically, will be the CTO of Signal, which is Kattis. Lucas will give us an insight how to go from dev to production in one click. So we will have Lucas online in a while. So shortly we will have Lucas online. Hope he can hear us.
Is the camera on?
Lucas, can you hear us? You can open your camera.
I can hear you.
Yeah,
oh, great.
Thank you.
Welcome to OpenConf 2022. You have the floor.
Yeah. Let me. You can see my presentation, right?
Yes.
Great. So hi everyone. I'm Lucas. I was really looking forward to being there physically, but unfortunately COVID had other plans for me, so I ended up being quarantined. So today I'm going to give you a short presentation on a project we have been working for the past few months. As you see from the title, it's called From Dev to Production. It's our solution into improving the amount of time required to get new features from development to production. But before that, let me briefly explain what the Signal Group is. So Signal Group consists of mainly three activities. It's the shipping activity, Signal Maritime, the software activity, Signal Ocean, and Signal Ventures, which is our investment arm. We invest in maritime startups. So today we're going to talk about Signal Ocean, which is a B2B SaaS product. It was launched in 2018. And the main tech stack that we use is React, C#, Python, Kubernetes, Service Fabric, and all of that runs on top of Microsoft Azure. Now, the challenge, as I mentioned earlier, is how can we get things to production faster? So we said, okay, we need to achieve the following. We need to be able to have new features tested before deployment so that we do not break production. Design clients need to be able to test the features first before general availability. Stakeholders need to have easy access to both test and demo the new features. And each feature should be self-contained and deployed separately so that it can be independent of all other development efforts. We can deploy it fast. And of course, we can roll back in case something goes wrong. So, concerning the first 2 points, we kind of had a solution already in place. So, automated testing, CI/CD. To assist with design clients, we used feature flags. So we could actually switch on and off any feature to any individual or company that we wanted to. But we had two big problems. First, our developers would merge to a dev branch, but often that resulted in conflicts, and often that resulted in our dev branch being broken. And our second problem was that we had an intermediate stage called QA that we would actually have to freeze in order to test that things were okay and then deploy to production. If something needed to be fast-tracked, then that testing would be negated and we would have problems and it would take us more time. So our previous workflow, as I mentioned, was that we wanted to code a new feature. We would merge it to the dev environment. We would iterate on the dev environment. then merge it to the QA environment, freeze QA, iterate on QA, and then merge to production. Now, we came up with a solution that helped us overcome the last 2 points. We call them dynamic environments. Using Microsoft Azure and using some technologies like elastic pools and multi-slot app services, we achieved the following. In every pull request that somebody actually does, we create a fully functional platform environment that can be used to test the specific feature that's being developed. The dynamic environment is accessible from anywhere through the web. Each commit to the pull request runs a series of tests to make sure that we haven't broken anything. And if the tests pass, it means that we can actually deploy to production. And then we can iterate on that dynamic environment. Each new feature or fix is independent of any other deployment and can be directly deployed to production as long as the tests pass. And each new feature gets deployed separately, which makes it easy if something goes wrong for us to roll back. And of course, an important point, all of the above achieved in a logical price. So this is our new workflow. We code a new feature, the developer creates the pull request, an automatic creation of dynamic environment occurs, we iterate on that dynamic environment, and if we're happy with it, then we just push it to production. Here are some examples of the integration we've done. So we use Azure DevOps and we use Jira. So in Azure DevOps, where we have our pull requests, we actually trigger the creation of the dynamic environment, and then we provide the link to the dynamic environment inside the pull request. And we have created a small web app that actually combines Azure DevOps and Jira so that we can have in a single place all of the dynamic environments, so the pull requests that were currently live, connected with all of the stories behind them. And that makes our life a lot easier. So that's it from me. Thank you very much. If you want to find out more about Signal or dynamic environments, you can visit us at our booth or you can contact us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your time.